Hope is something everyone longs for, everyone has access to, but not everyone can believe that they can have because of circumstance. Our team recently went to Panama City, Panama to minister to the youth of Panama City. We ministered to kids from second grade all the way up through high school. And what we found broke our hearts as we discovered the ministry that took place here through our ministry partners, Garrett and Tara Kenyon. We were able to minister at all these schools, and with every single school that passed by, we got to interact with these kids. And what we noticed was in the eyes of these kids, there was a glow and a gleam that we hadn't seen before. As the kids got older, as the grades increased, that gleam and that glow started to disappear until all that was left was disappointment, resentment, and sadness. And it broke our team's heart. On one of the days, we went to a school, and this little girl came up to all of our team members, and she gave us a snack. And she spoke to me in Spanish something. I couldn't understand it. I turned to our missionary friend, and he explained what she had said. She wanted me to have her snack. And in exchange for that snack, all she wanted was a hug. I asked our ministry friends, Garrett, why these kids were so willing to hug strangers. And what he said broke my heart and broke our team's heart. What he said was that the people of Panama are so loving, but they can't express that love to their children. And so this little girl, all she wanted was a hug from someone who recently prayed for her, who recently gave her a Bible of her very own. And she wanted a hug from us because she learned that she can trust us, that there are people in this world that love her and that can point her to Jesus. That is the ministry that we've been a part of and supporting here at Celebration with Garrett and Tara Kenyon in Panama City. I want you to hear from him what we do and what he sees as the needs in Panama.
Over 15 years ago, we were brought to this country on a mission trip, and I knew that God was going to do something unique in this country. And we came here on a mission trip from El Salvador with Salvadoran high school students. And what I realized is what God stirred in us on that trip was that we were called to reach this generation here in this country. And for over a decade, almost 15 years, we have battled, we have toiled to reach a generation that has been written off by not just government, but also sometimes local churches. And they are the one. They're the one that we go after. You know, the Bible talks about the 99 and the one, and so many times different churches focus on the one or they focus on the 99. But something that stirred in us a long time ago, the Lord said that if you could just reach one student in one high school, and that one student is on fire for me, and I begin to utilize the seed that you planted in them and pour that my living water into their life, that I'm going to use that one student to not just reach a high school and change it, but then to begin to stir and reach a community, to begin to stir and change a culture, and to begin to stir and change a nation. And so we believe every time we walk into a school that the Lord would give us one student that could be discipled by us, one student that would come alongside of us, and one student that we could pour into and live life with, and begin to see God begin to restore what's been stolen, but also lift them up to reach and change their community, to reach and change their city, to reach and change their nation. And so that's what we believe. We believe that Panama, as small as it is a unique nation, that God is stirring something new inside of them to reach not just the countries around them in Latin America, but also the globe. Because Panamanians are fit so well to reach the globe, because the globe's coming to them, and it's a place that we believe that God is just about ready to get started in reaching more lost people and more lost cultures globally.